Isn't that playing? Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to our night two wrap here with Airgun Expo 22. It was a crazy day, guys. What do you guys think? Was it crazy day or what?
It was a good day.
It was a very good day. You gonna say something?
Angie beat you.
But Joe,
A couple of times.
thank you very much, guys.
Is
Sue,
that like couple like three?
Well, Joe won one also, so.
I did.
well, Joe, that was off camera, didn't count. Sue, one
No,
of the
Joe won the first one.
did he?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
with
did
the
win
just,
the
you
Hubin.
know,
The Hubin.
There were some things that I was trying to forget, but I'm glad you guys brought them up again. Before we get started on my utter demise and inability to shoot in the presence of such greatness, let's talk about our sponsors for Airgun Expo. We have Gateway to Airguns, which is the promoter. We also, yes, Sue. I don't know what it is, Sue. I don't know, hon. It's just streaming issues, probably. Okay, so if for any reason we have issues, we will, streaming issues, we'll go ahead and publish a version of the recorded copy, so you guys won't miss anything. Again, I want to say thank you to all of our sponsors here for Airgun Expo 22. We have Gateway to Airguns, Airgun Pro Shop. Tyler, this is the owner of Airgun Pro Shop. Glad you could come out. Thank you for spending some time with us.
Thanks for having me.
We got guys like Predator International. We got Joe here, and of course Angie over there does all our grip reviews. So we've got cool hats, say GTA Grip. So we got Angie with us, and we have the whole host of sponsors behind us. And one of the sponsors we're going to talk about today here in a little bit is Dynamic Air Rifles. So they've got some pretty cool products. I don't know if you guys even knew all the things they did besides the DAR rifle, but we're going to talk a little bit about that tonight as well. So maybe you did because you're sort of plugged into that sort of.
I didn't know anything what they brought out.
All right. Then hey, it's all going to be new information for a lot of folks then. So before we get started on that, I just wanted to kind of get y'all's thoughts about the guns we shot today. What do you guys think?
Yeah, the Air Saber Elite. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Now, had you shot that before?
No, I hadn't shot it till today.
All right. Is his mic up loud enough, Sue?
Mine.
Joe's. So just keep an eye on it in case he's too low. Okay. All right. So you hadn't shot that before?
No.
Okay. Tyler, what about you? What of all the guns we had out there, and maybe some of the ones we didn't shoot yet on camera? What'd you think?
I would have to go with the Air Saber Elite as well.
Yeah.
It's just one of those kind of guns that are intriguing and something that everyone kind of wants to get their hands on and experience.
Sue, there's an option. I don't know if you hear that echo. Okay. Actually, Angie, why don't you go ahead and tell them what your favorite gun was today? I'm going to go take that effect out of that mic.
Well, I don't know. I kind of liked something about all of them. I like the Hubin, super accurate. It shoots itself, so it kind of takes the challenge out of shooting, which I like. But
Yeah.
it was fun to shoot, and like we all got similar groups. I know you got a tighter group than the rest of us, but you're Joe. He's the pellet whisperer, so he just tells the pellets where to go.
Lord of lead.
I liked the Gammo. What was it called?
Arrow?
The arrow. Yes, thank you. I liked the arrow until Rick won, but before that, it was an awesome gun until I lost to Rick.
That's only one, Angie. You've only had one defeat that way.
I
So
know,
don't,
but
don't
before,
blame the
see,
gun. I mean, come on, man.
before I could claim I was undefeated, and now going from undefeated to defeated is just
Well, I think
horrible.
in that whole thing, you guys got to go watch the video because I thought that was a really fun video
Yeah.
just because we were having a good time. And air guns are fun, and I just said it the other day. Air guns are fun, and that's one fun air gun, right?
Yep.
But we would have had a tie if it wasn't for your buddy Joe pushing the sudden
yeah.
death
There's no such
pellet
thing as a
challenge.
tie. We're
Now
not-
you're just my buddy, not
no.
his.
No, there's no participation trophy. No, we're
No, it was-
winners and losers. in this world.
There we
And
go.
I'm sure Rick is pleased with that.
And
I
then
will.
I came and shot more points, but it was off
Oh,
camera.
yeah, that
We
did
don't know
happen.
about that.
That is true.
That is true.
That is true. Yeah, that did happen. So you guys got to watch that video. I thought that was a very good, cool gun. So Air Saber Elite. We also shot the Hubin today. We shot. What else did we shoot today?
The arrow.
the Air Saber, the Arrow,
Evanix Cloud. I didn't
the
shoot
Cloud.
that one.
That's
was
right.
you
We
guys.
now I thought the Cloud shot good.
Yeah, no, the Cloud was shooting
I
good.
know
It
it was-
was, full speed, semi-auto. It was grouping well.
Yeah, I thought that was a nice shooting gun. I mean, that's a 60 foot-pound, and I had it running about medium power, so you can get a little more out of it if you want. So I think that was a good sampling of a lot of different air guns all over the price range too, because like the arrows.
And different platforms, a
Yep.
semi-auto, then an arrow gun, and
Yeah.
then a standard budget gun.
I think it's fun.
Yeah,
That was fun. All right.
Yeah.
And then the ballistics, Joe.
Yes, we did the
That was cool.
last thing we did today was the clear ballistics. Now, had you guys seen the analogs, the animals?
No, I had not
I've seen 'em before.
that before.
You have, yeah. I hadn't seen them till they sent them out, and they were fun to shoot.
Yep.
So we pulled one of the slugs out, one of Joe's slugs,
Yes.
one of the new Mark IIs, 25 cal, and it had nice expansion.
Yeah, it was
was nice.
open. It looked like a cylinder, like a trash can. It was pretty nice.
Yeah, so it would absolutely be effective on game. So, what do you guys? I don't know if you guys maybe haven't looked at the rest of the schedule. But we got like 3 more days and they're full. I mean, I had a couple like extra slots here and there, but they're like full. So, we've got some really cool stuff coming up. So, guys, be sure to stay tuned to our website so that you can. Catch it. We're going to be broadcasting right on our website as well as whatever platform happens to be working that day.
Yeah, technical issues.
Yeah, gosh, man, it was brutal today. But anyway,
So
So-
Rick,
yeah,
what was your favorite?
that's tough. Probably the Air Saber. Only because it surprises me every time I shoot those. And I've said it before, and I remember going to SHOT Show. This is where they had the original Air Saber and the original Javelin. So the Javelin at the time they still have the Javelin, but now they have the Javelin Pro. But the original Javelin was CO2,
Right.
relatively low power. Okay, and then you had the Air Saber, which was like a balls out PCP arrow gun.
Yeah.
And they took those, like they turned those up to 11 this year. They took the Javelin, made it a Javelin Pro, which is now PCP regulated, which is awesome. And then the Air Saber, they gave it 2 arrows instead of 1. And I did today, I don't know how quick I was able to get the second shot off, but you could take a shot, change it, cock it, and then take a second accurate shot within a couple seconds. That, to me, is impressive.
Definitely something that'd be useful out in the field.
Yeah.
Hunting hogs or something like that.
And
Quick
it-
follow up.
And it hits with authority. We did learn today, don't overfill it, because I think that first shot that was funky wonky was maybe just slightly overfilled. We have a little bit of valve lock, but after that, no problems. It shot really, really well. So for me, it's that gun. I forget how enjoyable they are to shoot, and the fact that you can go up and just retrieve your arrows and go keep shooting, that in and of itself is pretty cool. So we're going to be showing you guys a pre-recorded version or pre-recorded video of the Javelin Pro, and then also doing that one live. So that's going to be a fun gun. It's a little less power, shorter arrows, but we also have some broadheads. We might do, and I don't know if this makes sense, but we have some clear ballistic gummy bears. I mean, they're big, big gummy bears. And I thought, well, Angie's really pushing this. Why don't we try shooting the Javelin Pro with the Blood Bug broadheads into the gummy bear and see what it does?
Yeah, I'm kind of for that because then I'll know how I want to set up my Javelin Pro.
Okay, so you got one too?
Yeah, it'd be good just to see, the wound channel, what kind of damage you're getting.
Right.
All right, so I think we have like one extra little slot available. So I think we'll have to set that up and just do it.
I think it's unanimous.
What's
It's a
that?
go.
Unanimous?
Yep,
Okay.
it's a go.
All right. So I don't know when we'll do it, but we will do it, and we'll do it before these guys go home because you guys leave out sometime Friday, right?
Yes.
All right, so we got them here tomorrow and Thursday, and then Friday, Angie, we're gonna have to just
Wait,
have all kinds of
I'll
fun.
be here Friday morning.
It'll be a Friday morning. Okay. All right. Well, we will figure out when we're gonna work in this gummy bear slaughter. Slaughtering the gummy bear.
Well, it'll be
Are they CBD
almost
gummies?
cubed. So,
It'd
I
be
mean,
cute, yeah. We'll see. It'll be fun. All right, so one of the sponsors we had this year, which is a new sponsor, I want to borrow this. This is simply for dealers, so we won't get into that tonight. But Dynamic Air Rifles. I believe, Angie, I'm not sure if your DAR 22, the Gen 322 has gone out yet or not on the schedule? I think it has.
It has. It
The
has.
okay, so that is one of the rifles that we're going to talk about. I have the 25. We're going to be shooting that live, I think, Friday. But dynamic air rifles, Sue, can you pull them up? Do you have them up on the screen? Okay, so the website's dynamicairrifles.com. The gentleman that would normally have been live with us today was not able to make it, so he's asked me to kind of talk to you guys about some of the product that they have, and I'll share with you, and we kind of look at it together. So they make more than just air rifles. They actually make accessories for some pretty popular stuff, like they have a chassis for the Wildcat, for some FX guns, and here's for the Impact. They have these different. Now I get it wrong. I've been corrected many times about I don't know what a chassis gun is, and that's probably true. But it's what is a chassis, Joe? I mean, educate me on what the point of this is.
So basically, a chassis would be like the old Terex stocks, where it's basically a fully machined out piece of billet aluminum
Okay.
as a frame, and you set your rifle into that, and say instead of a traditional wood stock.
Okay.
So it gives you the versatility of an AR platform, because
Okay,
you use AR furniture on it.
Okay. So, but like if I have take the Benjamin Gunner or the FX Dreamline Dream Tac or the Hatsan Factor or any of these AR guns, is that a chassis gun or is that just an AR gun?
Well, like with the Dreamline, it's not a chassis gun. It's not.
Okay.
And Saber Tactical actually makes a chassis for the Dreamline, where the Dreamline actually sits into
Okay,
it.
so the chassis is actually something the whole receiver system
Yes.
drops into.
It's basically a stock, more
Okay.
tech, more
So here's a question then. The Air Arms Tactical is you can take an S510 out of a wood stock and drop it in that
That would
stock.
be a
That would be a
chassis.
chassis.
That would be
I
a
gotcha.
chassis.
So the chassis is you're taking the whole receiver mechanism, dropping it in, that becomes your stock.
Exactly.
I completely understand. I have been using it incorrectly. Thank you
Right.
for
I mean,
that.
a lot of people will look at the FX Impact and what's a chassis? No, it's not a chassis. It's just a rifle.
Okay.
Because they didn't make a chassis for that, but they make parts for it to make it look more tactical.
Okay.
But the chassis is basically that.
Okay, so some of the key points we'll talk about here, and you have a copy of this right there with you too. So both the Wildcat and the Impact chassis, we'll get to the Marauder here in a minute. They're made out of 61 aluminum, so that's like pretty good stuff.
Right.
You've got all the things that I think you would want. Lots of rails, I guess, is a big point. As
Yes.
a place to put hang your stuff.
Points, rails, M-lock.
Okay.
Yeah. Lots
So-
of pick.
Yeah. It looks like the
You got
what do you
QD sling here on
Okay.
the
Okay.
Wildcats. You got a little bit of different sling option.
Okay. On this one, we've got this one, the Impact. Looks like it gives you a full top rail,
Yeah.
and that's kind of cool. I didn't know if the Impact doesn't have that.
No, it doesn't have this. It has a rail, but nothing like this. And then, of course, it has this part of the rail goes around the bottle itself, so it's fully enclosed. It's actually pretty nice.
Okay, so that would give you the ability, if you wanted to. I don't know why you'd want to on an Impact, but maybe if you had a larger caliber Impact. How high does it go up?
35.
30. Okay, so 35, you could throw maybe open sights on that, like flip up AR sights or something.
You could.
And
That'd be a
then-
nice challenge, actually.
That would be a nice like brush gun.
Yeah, it would be.
So I mean, so
Did you
it,
mention the website so they can go and look,
I did.
check
Yeah,
this out?
Dynamic Air Rifles. It's also in the links in the video description. So, yes.
It also has your more forward position for
Oh,
like
for the
your
bipod.
mounts for your bipods. It looks like, which is a huge issue because of the short.
And
Now
since-
you have an Impact, don't you?
I do have an Impact. Yes,
And-
I have
and-
an M3.
Is it like this?
I have just the short rail, which is
Right.
one of the biggest
drawbacks.
gripes. Yeah, because of the point of balance.
Is that better? Okay. Okay.
Yep. Here, I'm going to do a little mic adjustment here. There you go. Try that.
Hello.
You can turn up his gain if you need to, Sue. All right. So this, I did not know they made these. So that was something I just knew DAR made rifles, but I didn't know they made these.
But
these
I like
accessories.
that whole, with the flip up sights on that as a challenge. And since Utah Air Guns is a sponsor, right? Justin, yeah, That's your new challenge right there.
I think that would be. I'm an open. Well, I have terrible eyesight, but I appreciate open sights.
Yes.
I appreciate the utility. We're going to be shooting the. I think we have a canned video, a pre-recorded video for New England Airguns of the Ibex 35, and we were shooting open sights with that. So,
Okay.
I mean, that's a big bore gun that gives you the open sights capability. So I think that's pretty cool.
That'd be cool.
All right, so if we move on here, not only do they have the FX, it looks like they went to like, what are the absolute most popular guns we can do? Let's build stuff for that, because you got the FX stuff. Now we have the Marauder chassis.
Yeah, and that Marauders are like the most played with, next to the Discoveries back of yore.
Yep.
Played with rifles in the world, and I know that for a fact.
Yeah, you're like the king of that such things, right?
No, that's not me, but I'm good. This
Your
chassis,
Majesty.
this setup for the yes. This setup for the Armada is sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys have to go to this website and look, especially if you have Marauders or the Armada or the Marauder pistol. Oh, wow.
Yeah, no, this I think takes your Marauder Gen 2, turns it into like an
Oh,
Armada.
okay. Oh, sweet. Oh, that's even better.
Yeah, so you don't have to have the original stuff.
I need price points. I gotta.
Yeah, no. Yeah, so I mean, some of the things they're talking again, 6061 aluminum, accepts standard mil-spec buffer tube, air style grip. So this gives you basically an AR chassis that you can drop your Marauder action in. To me, okay,
That's cool.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
They offer
That's
it in
pretty
different
cool.
colors
Oh, and
too.
they offered black FTE midnight bronze. Oh my goodness.
All right, so this again, I when I talked just briefly with Brian and also Jack over there, I didn't understand that they had stuff beyond the DAR rifle. So
Yeah, I didn't either.
Yeah,
This-
I just
yeah.
only ever heard of the rifle.
yes, but this is stuff that's available, and dealers, if you're a dealer, I don't know how much of all of this is available to dealers, but I do have some dealer pricing that I was going to share with you, because something like this might be perfect, especially because of your custom work, ready to go airgun stuff. You can, if somebody wanted a Marauder, maybe you get an Alto S reg or some sort of reg they want to run. You could actually spec out a pretty killer gun, and it'd be unique to that individual. So having that ability is pretty neat, as to be able to move these as a dealer might be pretty cool.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at the Marauder pistol chassis,
Yeah,
and
they're-
hopefully
they're
Sue can
hot.
be pulling that stuff up
They're
on the
hot.
website. They don't have this stuff listed. Okay. They've got the rifles. All right. So some of the stuff we're talking about, you're just going to have to. Maybe what we'll do is, it maybe. Did they give us any of this for their website, Hun, on Airgun Expo? I'll talk with them. I know that this. I don't know if this stuff is like ready for sale. I know that I have the marketing material, so I know this, and they said please share it. So I know that's cool.
Yeah, those pistols though, those are nice. The
Yeah.
chassis for those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, this is, and it's all again high quality stuff.
It's funny too, because you're looking at that stuff for people who have like a Maximus or even a 2260 PCP conversion or a Disco. This will fit.
oh yeah, probably.
It will. Yeah, fit. It will.
Joe says it'll work.
It's going to work.
And they have a Wildcat scope mount. I don't know.
That's
Oh,
cool.
it looks like they have. Looks like three mag. Like you can pull
Yeah.
magazines.
That's
in
cool,
there.
and it has a level on it too.
Yep.
Yeah, that is nice.
Built
It's
in,
like
that's
a
cool.
sended
Yeah.
level.
Yeah. So this is some of the cool stuff that they do. Now let's go ahead and talk about the rifles, because that's their stuff they have on the website. I'm not sure. Did they give us any of this stuff for their page, Sue? Well, I will check. I believe Brian said I could share this with folks. We could actually put it up on live, but it was just that wasn't going to happen tonight. But we can. I'll see if he'll let me create a link where people can download this catalog, because I think that would be very cool. If you guys want to see it, reach out to them. If you go to their virtual booth on Airgun Expo, the AirgunExpo.com, you actually send them an email. Say, hey, we saw it. We want more information. Please send me a catalog, and they could probably do that. And then I'll see if it's okay if we post this online. We can just download it. All right. So here's some of the things. Let's talk about the Gen 3, right? Again, if you guys are interested, if you're a dealer and you're interested in carrying some product, I would definitely reach out to them because I know they're working on building a dealer program. So definitely, you know, pretty cool stuff. So I've shot the 25. I have a Gen 2 25 or 22. It's probably 22. I apologize. I don't remember which it is. It's 22 or 25. Angie, I know I specifically requested them to send you the 22. What did you... First of all, if you guys haven't seen that video, you need to watch it because the group she was getting at 50 yards, you'd be hard-pressed to match that. I'm just saying. I mean, you're going to be hard-pressed to do better. And this is a $400 air gun.
Is that another
Yeah,
challenge?
right.
Is that another challenge?
Sounds like it.
I hear challenge.
But tell me your thoughts of, the mechanics, the operation, the accuracy, and so forth. What did you think of that gun?
Well, I'll just be quick about it because I really didn't get much time with this gun, but I was extremely pleased at its non-pickiness of pellets. It really seemed to like a lot of different pellets. I like the side lever. That was nice. It's a really sweet looking gun. I didn't really get to spend a whole lot of time with it. It was kind of a quick, just see how it operates. I was impressed, and I couldn't wait to do a grip review on it to get more into it. But yeah, definitely one worth looking at and finding out more about.
Well, now I got a bone to pick because they show all this neat stuff from Marauder.
Yeah.
How come I don't see this with that neat stuff?
How
come I don't see a tactical DAR Gen 3?
Give them some time.
I'm calling you out, DAR.
Yeah, no, I think this and like that Marauder chassis looking
Would
thing
be
might be
awesome.
Okay, because I actually, I'm going to just take a quick peek here at what I believe is the case. So we can't talk about these numbers out, but I mean, you're looking at, there's map. So you're looking $400 for the gun, right? What's the Marauder cost?
What,
pistols?
$550 for
Yeah,
a
that's
Marauder?
what
Okay, and the
550.
Marauder is regulated or no?
Unregulated, unless you get the field and target one.
Okay, but that's
Oh, field target, I mean.
regulated down to be anemic almost.
Right, exactly.
Um,
Or
it's
you
for-
do like I do, but I'm
Okay, Joe, we get it, Your Majesty.
So buy one, send it to Joe. Joe
Yeah, there you
make
go.
it nice.
Joe he does it for free, right?
well, hey.
That's a no. He doesn't do that. But you have a decent wood stock. They have their rear bolt, decent trigger. It's actually a solid shooting platform. I mean, come on, you cannot take things away from the Marauder. It has done.
Yeah.
It is done for PCPs in the U.S. like no other platform has done.
But then you look at the DAR and go, yeah, that's what the Marauder should have evolved into.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes.
That's it. They have not kept up with the trends.
Right.
This is less expensive, has the right feature set,
Yes.
right price point. Has that. I like the wood stock. Plenty of meat to run some swivel studs in it if you want
I
to run
cheek
studs.
weld on it too.
I mean, it has
Yeah,
a
the
lot of
cheek
good
weld
things
is
going
important.
Yeah.
for that platform.
Mm-hmm.
So, again, in a price point retails $400.
Yeah, you can't beat that.
It's gonna be tough to beat. And it's funny because they know the reviews I do, and I shoot things as they come out of the box. I mean, I get grief about it, but I don't care. I want to know if the average person takes this out of the box and shoots it, what results they're gonna get.
And that's what it is. The average person's, not every person pulls their rifle out of the box and cleans the barrel, and you know who I'm talking about. A lot of people
or
just
disassembles it and puts it back together and tweaks it.
Well, I got plenty of stories. Anyway, this is that rifle. You just take it out the box, shoot it. It shoots well.
Yeah, he did tell me. He said, "Look, what I was getting to is that he says, Rick, I know you don't normally clean it. I'm just tell you, run a patch through it.
Mhm.
I did. It was clean. I mean, it actually was.
Oh,
It
it
was.
actually
It
came
was
out
actually
good.
nice.
He was proving
That's
a
what he
point.
wanted to say.
Could
Yeah.
be. But it was really nice, and the gun shot great. I have the 25. We're going to be shooting that live, I believe, on Friday. So definitely want to stay tuned for that. It was just a very, very. It is a very, very nice gun. I thought the Gen 2 shot good. The Gen 3 has some internal changes and some upgrades. They've done a good job with it, and I know they're extremely picky about their product and that it delivers well, and I hope they continue with that.
Okay.
So I don't know if have you shot one yet?
I have not shot the DAR yet.
Okay, well you get a chance
But
to.
after watching her video, it shoots pretty good. I mean,
Yeah, it does shoot
good.
for,
Definitely
for
wanna
Angie
shoot
just
it.
to pull
Yeah.
out the box and shoot the group she did with the wrong pellets. It did really good.
The wrong pellets. Speaking of pellets, all right. So again, we're gonna wrap up here on the DAR front. But you guys check out their website, Dynamic Air Rifles. They are a major sponsor of Gateway to Airguns, and they've also sponsored Airgun Expo here this year. And so please visit their site, check them out, reach out to them if you have questions, and yeah, we'll go from there. And if you need to buy one, you want to buy from a dealer, well, I'm pretty sure that Tyler could talk with them and get some things worked out. You buy from Tyler.
Maybe able to work something out.
Yeah, let's do that.
I've got a Marauder pistol. They could send me a chassis and I can show it to everybody.
I got Marauders.
I've got.
I was gonna
look.
say,
Yeah, I think
what is a Marauder?
I'm already like wheels turning. So yeah, I'll get an email
And
out
they
to
can
the
send
guys
that to
over
me
there.
too, because I have something that'll fit on right now.
Pretty exciting stuff. Let's get back here. Last time, Joe, you were here,
Yes.
and I want to give you the floor for a few minutes here because we have a little time. Last time you were here, poor guy, man, it was like you were the press secretary for the president that wasn't doing well, having to field a volume of questions to which there was no answer, but yet you had to just stand and take it. Things have changed.
Things have changed.
So last time you were here, the question was, when are we going to get more pellets, Joe? And the answer is now,
They're pellets.
yay!
I have a warehouse full of pellets, and all the retailers have pellets. In fact, some of my great retailers have asked me to slow down because of the way of the world is now. We won't go that far, but things have slowed down. But there are pellets out there. Still waiting for 2 items to come across the ocean to us, but we'll talk about that later.
Sure.
But there are tons of pellets and slugs from JSB out there. Lots of polymags out there. Just go out there and buy it. I beg of you, please. I'm not used to a full warehouse anymore, and it's kind of weird to go into a warehouse and go, oh, what the? I got 18 grainers. Wow.
Wow, they're still here.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, folks, you guys can buy pellets, and I don't want to hear any excuse about not seeing any pellets, and don't come to me looking for a specific pellet. That's your fault for not buying them fast enough at that point.
Yeah, I'm glad to hear that because it was a little desperate there for a while.
Yeah.
I mean, we had when I was running Airgun Pro Shop, we had to limit 2 tins per address. We had people, it was 2 tins per person.